other websites. Can you go to other websites on yours?
I can't. Let's see.
It says Twitch TV took too long to load. Oh, wait, there we go. We're back up on Twitch.
Are we back?
Okay, it says we're still going. Okay, Kirby can hear us.
You can hear us?
Okay. Alright, are we back?
Are we back?
Yeah, we lost everything. Like, we didn't lose internet, but it was like Twitch went down.
That was weird. I even tried to log in on my phone so I could put a comment in chat, and it wouldn't even let me in. Oh, that was fucked up.
Yeah, that was real weird. And now our...
Damn. Well, that was weird. Yeah, all of Twitch just like totally closed down and the bitrate dropped to 0, but it looked like we still had internet, so I don't know if Twitch just had a glitch or something like that.
Yeah.
I have no idea what happened, but I'm so glad that you guys didn't leave. Thank you for hanging out for a minute. Shit.
Yeah. But
I think
our...
Voldemort cursed us. Roxy was like,
Yeah,
"Are you okay?" And I was like,
okay? Are you alive?
"I think we got cursed by Voldemort." We're sitting here talking shit, you know, and
yeah, it was
oops.
like I couldn't pull up Twitch. I could open up new websites, so like other web pages, but Twitch wouldn't reload. So I don't know what was going on. But it looks like we're back. I think we're back. We're back. We're good.
I think we're okay.
Okay, we're good. We're good. You guys good? Everybody doing good? I feel good.
Oh man. Okay. We made it through. That is good. Oh, that was super weird. All of a sudden, we're like, and
Yeah,
everything
and
is
it's
fucked.
gone.
I'm telling you, man, we were talking shit about Death Eaters and stuff, and I think it was the revenge
Yeah.
of them.
Thank you guys
So.
for hanging out. Thanks for waiting. Now we're back. Okay.
Cool. Okay.
And
Good.
go.
Let's fuck action. Okay. Action. Ba-boom.
Boom. Oh.
Oh, here's me
That's
at the little fireplaces at the Ministry of Magic. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know,
Those
fancy.
green and black tiles.
Yo,
are
it was
the best tiles.
epic. It was really fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like just standing in front of it, I was like, "Holy shit!" Like,
and
look
that's
how
one that
epic
was
it is.
actually made to be really big. That thing went up forever, and
Yeah,
it
it's big.
curved over and everything. It was really cool.
Yeah, it was well done, and those tiles were nice
Yeah.
tiles.
Yeah,
as
like,
far
I
as
want-
tiles go, I
I
was
want
like, I
our
need those tiles.
bathroom to be done. In
Yeah,
those tiles. I mean, that
straight
was
up, dude.
Super cool.
Yep. And then here's more Ministry of Magic.
Yeah, JT, there were real tiles.
It was
Yeah.
very nice. It was like high quality shit.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that was like faux painting and made to look real, but those tiles were
That shit was real
actual tiles.
You could tell it was like really nice. Like, and all this trim and everything, like it was all very, very nice. They did not cut corners. That's one thing I can definitely say about this entire studio. I don't think they cut any fucking corners
Yeah.
on anything.
Nope.
I wonder if maybe the first movie, if maybe it was toned down just a little bit because it was the first one and nobody knew how well it was going to take off or whatever. But as soon as they realized what was happening, the budget was just like vast and they did not spare
Yeah.
any fucking expense. Which, you know, I get it. I totally get, and I think that it was great that they did that. But in some of the things, like, there's no way anybody noticed certain things, but they did it anyway.
Yeah.
They fucking did it anyway. So I
Yeah,
know
it's-
you'd be touching everything. There were certain
I know.
things you could touch, and then there were certain things you cannot touch.
Yeah.
You cannot touch.
I know if they didn't have rails keeping you back from certain things, I would have been touching a lot more things.
I know. Look, there's like barriers.
They
Like,
put
hey, don't
they
fucking
put
do it.
railing. Those dicks.
I know. Seriously. So this was pretty big too.
Yeah.
I was pretty tall. And then this fucking bitch's room, dude. Honestly, it was really well done. It was really
It was
cute and
really
it was
well
really well done. Even though we all hate Umbridge, they did a great job. And it was cool because it was showing the little like thing that you can read about her. It was saying that as she gained more power throughout the movie, her clothes got more like pinker and pinker. They got more saturated.
Yeah, she got more
Which
and more
is
pink.
very interesting. It's not something that I consciously noticed before.
And actually,
cool.
I don't know if we can zoom in enough to see it, but on her desk was the actual quill that she punished Harry with, that he had to like write with, and it burned into his hand. The actual quill was on her desk, and I was like, "Oh, it's the quill! That's super cool."
That's so cool. Yeah, I loved it. And then the little meowing kitties,
Yeah,
like in the movie where the cats are all moving around and meowing.
On the plates
I
and
loved it.
stuff,
I thought it
yeah.
was so fucking great. I'm kind of sad that they didn't have little TV screens. Like they should have had little round TV screens so that the little kitty cats
yeah,
were moving and stuff. Like I wish they did. They might have just did like AR or something like that on the actual ones. Like I'm sure they did it creatively somehow. But
yeah. It was just
I
CGI
wish
over it.
that they illustrated that for us. And you know what? One other thing I wish that they illustrated, like had it actually going, was the opera lady in the painting
Yeah,
that talks and it's like, oh no, Sirius Black, you know, like if they had her welcoming people, like they should have had her doing an intro, welcoming people, or just even just doing that routine or whatever. But
Yeah.
having you be able to interact with her or hit buttons or something like that, that was like things you could say to her and she would have a response. I was like,
yeah.
because when we walked in, I was like, oh my god, I hope we get to see the fucking opera lady in the painting. And then I was like, oh man, why are you not? I mean, all you need is a TV screen with a frame around it. Like that was an easy one.
Yeah.
So I'm not
That-
trying to
that was
complain because
kind
it
of a
was
miss.
great, but like yeah, they missed on that one.
Waybug, she just misunderstood. Hell no, that lady's a bitch.
Yeah, she's the worst.
Fuck her, she's terrible.
This was pretty crazy too because this was like the Ministry of Magic like squishing all the people.
Yeah.
Everybody being squashed by the fucking Ministry.
Yeah, and that was a
Like,
giant
yeah.
sculpture.
It was big.
It was huge.
It was pretty fucking big. But I was like, damn, that's like so representative of like somebody. It was very Orwellian
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
It really was.
Okay, so this now we're in the little forest, and we've
Oh.
got Voldemort in the forest. Oh, and this was super duper cool. Let me zoom this up just a little bit, real quick. They had fog machines, and you're in the forest, and there's little mushrooms and stuff.
Yeah. The set design in the forest was one of my favorites.
Oh,
it was super cool.
Awesome! It was so fucking awesome. Yay!
Oh,
Yay!
Hooray.
I even bowed to him and everything. I did the bow. That's what you have to do.
yeah.
And it was so
Is there a video?
awesome.
Is there a
No.
video? Oh, yeah, no,
No
video.
video.
Oh, I should have videoed.
But this was a great photo. The first photo that he took was vertical. And I looked at it and I was like, nah, man. Come on.
Yeah,
Help
no,
me
it
out here.
wasn't.
Whoop.
Wasn't right.
And then he was like, boom. I was like, that's the fucking one. That's like one of my favorite pictures from the whole trip.
Yeah.
Was that picture. That was really good. Good job.
It
Good job.
turned out real cool, especially with the fog coming in, too.
Oh, yeah. No, it was like perfect. The lighting was good. I look all happy.
And it was,
It was
kind of
great.
a bummer because he was animatronic, and he would bow every once in a while and went through all these motions and stuff and did all these things, and we waited and waited and waited, and we're trying to get him bowing while Sammy was like bowing or reaching out, and he did it once, and then there were so many movements that it didn't come back to it, and there were people waiting, and we were like,
I
"Fuck."
know. I
So
was
we
like, come
got-
on, bitch. I'm bowing
like,
at you.
"Come
Fucking
on."
bow.
And-
But I did get to touch his head at one point.
yeah.
But I was trying to get him to fucking bow again, and it wasn't happening. It was a bummer, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm so glad that you guys all agree. Like this photo is just like the money shot. Yeah,
Yeah, it was
the
really
fog
good.
and all the lights and the glowing, and it was perfect.
Yeah.
It was fucking perfect.
And then
So-
over on the opposite side, like right behind her, basically, you could change the lights from daytime to nighttime, so you could see the forest in the daytime or the nighttime.
It's cool.
It was super cool.
Oh, now we're at the Hogwarts.
Oh, wait, I can't. There was more forest stuff.
Hold on, you're right. There was.
Yeah.
Hold on.
There's more forest photos. We're not.
There was.
We're not there yet. That's next, but
Let's see. No, those are the only ones.
because you got like the spider and stuff, right?
Yeah, but the spider was a different section.
No, it was in the forest.
Well, I got a bunch of spiders.
Yeah, because we went through the forest and then there you go. There's a video.
There's a spider. Okay.
Yeah. Because I was still in the forest. They
I
were
took
still.
a bunch of photos. I don't know why it didn't work. Hold on. Okay, I'm queuing it up for you guys. This was like super de-duper neat.
Super duper neat.
This was super cool.
Super duper.
Okay, if anyone has
neat.
arachnophobia, sorry in advance. Trigger warning or whatever the kids say these days. There you
Yeah.
Scary.
go. Oh my god, it's so scary. Oh, of course they stop moving when they start filming, of course. This guy, though. He's aggressive. Oh, Jesus, what is it? Oh, God. What's up, DG?
Oh, DG,
Hey, buddy, welcome.
Did you make that happen? Badass.
Yeah, I'm kind of a wizard over here.
Mushrooms?
Yeah, I could make it
Little shaggy
thunder.
man? Did you? So you made wind?
Yeah, I made wind.
Thunder.
Yeah, welcome, DG, with Harry Potter Studios.
Scary.
Oh god, they're everywhere.
This was my favorite part, I think.
Awesome.
I like that I could make it thunder and lightning. And then you could make the spiders move. I was like, hooray.
Yes.
That was fun.
That was so freaking cool.
And one thing they illustrated in that was super cool was, so the trees and everything, they're all sculpted and they've got the texture. But instead of doing an entire forest, they also used the faux painting to make it look like the rest of the forest. So like there'd be the trees, and then there'd be one tree that was like a half a tree, and then the wall that tree was mounted on would be painted to look like the rest of the forest. And the person who painted all the faux stuff perfectly matched those sculptures so well. Like it lined up really well, so it did just look like the rest of the forest was right there. But it was super cool seeing the sculptures of the trees versus the painting of the trees and how they used that.
Yeah, they fucking nailed that
Yeah.
shit super hard.
Yeah, they killed
It was so good. Yeah, cool. So Spider Forest, love it.
it. Bob Ross, totally Bob Ross. Somebody was Bob Ross and so hard.
And then we walked around a corner, and there's the fucking Hogwarts Express.
The actual Hogwarts Express,
actual-
the real live one.
Hogwarts Express. Are you kidding me? We were pumped. We're in the train station. Look, that's my pumped face. It's backwards.
Yeah, DG, I see what you're saying, but yeah, this is the actual studios where they filmed all of the Harry Potter stuff. So super cool. The real live areas.
Hooray!
Yay! I made her jump.
I did.
There you go, good
He
job.
got me mid jump.
Nailed it.
Look at that one.
Chilling
That's
with
a
the
good
train.
one.
Chilling with the Hogwarts Express.
You know, no big deal.
Like you do.
Oh, now we're back in.
Back. Now we're back. Back
Okay,
in
hold
Hagrid's
on.
house.
Hold on, we're gonna recalibrating. Okay, so we're going in the train. Are you ready to go in the train?
I'm ready.
Okay, good. Me too. We're in the train.
Yeah, you could go in and like peek in all the rooms, and it was cool because each little section, as you went through the train, they had it set up where you could peek in. They had plexiglass so you couldn't like walk into the room, but they had it set up to where each room, it was in chronological order of the movies, so that you could see like the sections that they wrote in each movie, and the props and stuff changed, and like there were different things in each one of them. So whatever was going on in that movie, they had the props like the candy and stuff. But it was super cool. Oh yeah, the little like,
Ron
riding
and
on-
Lavender. Oh my god, it's
yeah,
so funny.
but
That fucking chick.
but it was
Crazy.
cool to be able to walk through the train and see each scene in the train that
Yeah. So
they
fucking
did.
cool.
It was really fun.
Hi, Alf.
Oh, it's Alf.
Welcome. Welcome in.
Hi Alf. Hello.
Hello.
Happy day.
We're so happy that you popped in.
Yeah.
We were thinking about you earlier.
Yep. Always.
Okay, and there we
Yeah,
go.
there's the
We
whole
went through
train
the
and
whole
the giant
thing.
spot.
It was so cool. And they totally made it look like King's Cross Station. They did a very good job with
They
that
did.
one.
They did very good. Creepy.
Yep, here's them sitting in there with the little candy cabinet.
Hmm.
All right, so now we're at the cafe in the middle,
Hmm.
at the halfway point where we got butterbeer and we got to keep our cups. Hooray! That's pretty fun.
Oh, Dee says Hagrid's hut, Gryffindor Commons, and Dumbledore's office are three of my favorite places. Yeah.
Mm.
We already saw Hagrid's hut, and we did the Gryffindor Commons and Dumbledore's office.
Yep.
You
Unfortunately,
just barely missed those. We've already been through
missed
that.
that part. Damn.
But you can go back and rewatch this on YouTube.
Yeah. My favorite was Dumbledore's office and the potions.
Yeah, the potion classroom was super
Those are
cool.
my fucking favorites, dude.
Yeah. And I think the forest, I love the forest.
forest
They did
was
so
great.
good at making that just creepy and spooky. And then like in the movie, the forest seems so giant, and like there you walk through this one little tiny area, but they had it all right there. They even had the what were the ghost deers? The Patronus.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had the Patronus.
The
on there.
ghost deers. That's cute. I like that.
And-
I'm gonna call them that from now on.
Yeah, the
It's a
ghost
cocktail.
deer. But it was like a screen, and they had them animated and walking by, so you could actually see the Patronus walking by, which was really cool while you're in the forest.
It was super cool. So now you're out in a little courtyard area. There's
Yeah.
a few things outside.
Yeah, so the butterbeers we got, that little courtyard was like halfway through this tour. So that tells you about how big this freaking space was. Like that was the halfway point.
Oh wow. So Eli says, you remember seeing Harry Potter gingerbread houses at the Sheraton Hotel lobby a few years back? And it was
Wow.
really cool. And they did it during Christmas. Maybe they do it every year. Check it out. That's
Ah.
awesome. I would love.
Maybe
to
so.
see
I know
that.
they
That would
do
be so
the
cool.
the gingerbread houses every year. I wonder if they had a Harry Potter theme.
Oh, that's so
But I know
cool.
I have heard that they do gingerbread. There's like a gingerbread contest or something.
Look at the bridge.
It's the bridge.
It's the fucking bridge.
We got to walk on the bridge.
Oh my god, we got to walk on the bridge.
And
It's so
another
fucking
thing that
cool.
like in the movie just seemed forever gigantic.
Yeah.
And then you go and see it and it's just like this little section, which I mean it was pretty long. It was probably like 30, 40 feet.
Yeah.
Something like that. It was fairly long, but not like they illustrated in the movie.
It's really cool.
But it was all like
It was
wonky and
really fucking
everything,
neat.
which was super cool.
Yeah. Oh, I loved it. I thought it was so fun.
Yeah.
And then that's right behind you. And then you've got the night bus here.
Yeah.
It's going to be a bumpy ride. And then you've got the Privet Lane here,
Hmm.
which is pretty cool.
And
Or
actually,
Privet
when we walk-
Drive, sorry.
Yeah,
I stand
River
corrected.
Drive. When we walked outside, they had a snow machine that was blowing snow, so it was actually snowing when we walked out at first.
That was cool because for a second I was like, yo, is it fucking snowing?
Was it
right now?
actually really snowing?
And then we're like, oh.
But it was kind
Oh,
of rainy,
got
so I
me.
think they stopped it because it was kind of rainy. Or maybe it was just because we were the last tour. But yeah, when we walked out, it was snowing on us. We were like, no way.
So fun. Oh, you have a Lego version of the night bus. That's fun.
No way, really? Good one.
That's awesome.
That's good. Why the long faces, man?
So then when you walk into Harry's house, and it's awesome because they had all the Hogwarts letters just flapping around everywhere. It was
Yeah.
really cool. And you've got the ant that got all fat and started blimping through the fucking house. That was
Yeah, the
awesome.
blimp ant is like halfway out the window back there. That's good.
And then you got his little room. There you go. Yeah. How awesome is that shit?
I walked around back. You can totally see upper skirt.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's funny. And kind of creepy.
You know, just curious.
And then they had fake food sitting on the counter too.
Which looked real.
It did.
It was spot on.
And then, of course, they have a goddamn cuckoo clock, by the way. Let me just, like,
Oh, they
bring
totally
up
do.
that they have a
Damn
fucking badass cuckoo clock. We don't have a cuckoo
I
clock,
know.
but they
Ours was
do.
better than that one though.
Ours was better than that one. Somebody stole the cuckoo clock. Those fucking bastards.
Don't judge me, Roxy.
I know, right? Look at this fucking guy. Oh, now
DG, yes, they are. It's the actual studios.
it's the real studios in London.
Yeah.
It was so cool. This is where they filmed the actual shit.
Yeah.
This is the fucking Mandrake Garden. Whoa, we got to go to
Whoa,
the
we got
Mandrake
to go.
Garden, and I got to pull
We got to pull mandrakes.
Mandrake. It says do not pull. So the little ones, you don't pull the little ones.
Don't
but
you
then the
dare
other
pull the
ones, you
little
can
ones.
pull them. Okay, now it's doing the thing because there's a video. For some reason, it just hates us. Okay, where's the fucking video? Hold on, I'm gonna take it off so you guys don't have to see this whole
Whoa.
entire fucking
Spoilers.
process here. I know I can't give you guys spoilers. Okay, here.
There it is. We found it.
Okay, cover your ears because it's gonna make
Yeah.
you want to die. Apparently.
Everybody cover your ears. Mandrakes.
For the gun.
And there was a dude working in there. He had to listen to them scream all day long.
Hold on.
That was such a good set design. The way that they
It was
pulled up, like the
great.
way they felt when you pulled them up, it was super cool. And like the dirt and the soil and stuff that moved when you pulled them, like I thought that was awesome. That was a great layout.
Oh yeah, it was real good. It felt really, I don't know, like you were actually in a little greenhouse.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sucks
Rox,
for
I
that
thought
guy.
the same thing. I was like, that's got to be a shitty job right there, because there's no other music playing. It's just screaming mandrakes, and you just got people coming and just like pulling them and laughing and pulling them and laughing. I'm like, oh man, I would definitely bring earplugs for that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
all the different mandrakes, all their faces and stuff, whoever sculpted all of these, I loved them. They were all awesome. And there was like a row of like a section of them that you could pull up, and like all of them screamed differently. They all had different faces. It was super cool.
Loved it. Fucking loved it so much.
Yeah.
So cute. Okay, so now I'm like, oh, let's walk on the bridge because we just looked at the bridge before.
Yeah,
But now
we just passed by
I got
it.
that super cool photo.
It's a good photo with the sign. Yeah.
Yep.
There it is. Look how wonky it looks.
It was so
They did so
fucking
good
cool.
at making it look all fucked up.
Yeah, this little outside section was pretty cool.
Hmm.
Ah, and then look, we got to ride on Hagrid's little bike. Yay! It was so fun.
DG, that's funny. That's a great board, or a great bumper sticker. Live Mandrake on board.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We met these
I got
nice
to sit
people.
on fucking Hagrid's bike. Yeah. That was awesome. They said they made 9 of those in all. There ended up being 9 of them, and they were different scales. Some to make him look giant, and some to make the person in the passenger thing look like they were, normal. But
Hi, Jen.
yeah, they made 9 of them. Oh, hi, Jeanette.
Hello.
But yeah, they did 9 of them, and I got to ride Hagrid's bike.
It was so fun.
I kind of wanted
I
to
was a
sit in
little
the
passenger.
side thing, but I
Oh, we
didn't.
could have done a switcheroo.
I know, we should have, but there were people waiting, and it was fine. I got to ride the bike, so I was still excited about it.
Some nice people took pictures of us, and we took pictures of them. We did switcheroos,
Yeah.
which was really cool. So in the car too.
We also got to drive the car.
Yeah, got to drive the
Sick.
car,
Which was super cool.
which was so neato.
I didn't even see these photos, actually.
You're having a good time.
I'm having a good time.
You looked all serious.
Look how fun I'm having.
And then I was like, "Get out! I'm driving, bitch."
Yeah. She made me move so she could drive. Oh, that's good.
I was like, we're going for it. We're going for an adventure.
I'm white knuckling the dashboard over there.
Well, okay, so now that we got through that, now we are entering
Dun, dun,
the effects, the creature effects.
This whole
area.
section.
This is where I wish we had more time.
Yeah, I agree with that.
At this point, I realized that we were going to need to, like,
Yeah.
kick it up a notch as far as, like, moving along. Because I was like, fuck, like, we don't want to have to run through some of the last ones.
Yeah.
And we don't even know what's
We
coming.
don't even know what's coming.
So, like, oh, fuck, okay.
But
so
the
we gotta
creature
do our
effects were
best.
super cool. And then especially because one of the jobs that I never really knew existed until I had already graduated or about to graduate was movie special effects and all of the, like, making of the masks and all of the prosthetics and everything. Like, if I had known then what I know now, my whole career would be different. I would have gone into these movie effects. So walking through here, I was just mind blown at all the shit that they built and like all the
So fucking
busts of
cool.
all these monsters. Oh,
Yeah,
it was
keep
like the
going.
best thing. I wanted to be doing all of that. This
I know,
lady
it
was
was
on
really-
point.
Oh, my
Her
God.
teeth were so gnarly. I got up so close to that glass. There's probably still face prints on that glass from where I was looking. Like, just her mouth alone and like her tongue, the coloration in her tongue alone. I was like, "Wow, that shit's amazing."
It was fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then I was just like walking into it.
I was fucking
mind blown.
stoked. And then
Um,
there was just like all the heads.
Yeah, all the different heads. Rox was asking if that was the lake creature from the Goblin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yep. And as soon as you walked in, it was right there. I was like, oh, and it was cool that my reflection was in it.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks. I wanted a good photo of it, but then I was like, well, my face is in it, so that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
So there's hands and feet.
Yeah, they just had all the prosthetics of everybody, and like, it was so good.
It really was. Oh, here we go with the fucking video thing.
And we're back to the forest again.
Sorry. I don't know what makes it do that. It's very bizarre. Okay, so here's the guy without glass on it, so
So-
you don't have to see
so
my mug
good.
on it. Oh, it's so good.
That's all I want in
Like,
life is to
so
make these little
good.
monsters.
You can. No one's stopping you from doing it. That's the cool thing about life. You can do whatever you want.
That's true.
You can
I
do
know.
whatever
I
you
should
want.
be doing whatever I want.
You can make those.
Yeah.
You can have one that you can work on over a year, 2 years, 6 months, whatever, and just add to it. Like, have an ongoing project
Yeah.
and make some cool shit, man.
I should be making monsters.
You should. How many times have I told you you should make monsters?
That's true.
Will you
have
guys
told me
please
that.
collectively, as a chat, do me a fucking favor? Tell this guy he needs to make monsters. Psh, tell him.
You don't have to tell me.
We do, apparently,
That's
because
true.
you need motivation. Let's motivate Dusty to make monsters.
The feet I can do without, but all the rest is cool.
See, Roxy
What, you
says
don't
go
wanna-
make monsters.
You don't want to sculpt feet? Whatever. You make monsters.
You can just put some shoes on that monsters then.
Yeah.
See, make monsters. See, everybody's supporting you to make monsters.
Thanks, everyone. I
Sometimes you need to
appreciate
make these creepy monsters, and that would be the fucking best. Like, what? That's just fucking badass. That was pretty much my Halloween costume, right?
Yeah, that's
I made myself a monster.
pretty much it.
Just just make monsters, goddamn
God
it.
damn, just make monsters. Make monsters or whatever you want. Just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's like whatever you want. Oh man, it's the animatronics were on
why?
point,
It's
too.
gotta be
Wow,
so
look at all- it's all
hairy.
hairy. That's so good.
You're a wizard, hairy guy.
It's so hairy.
Make me a Guar mask. You know, you have specific requests. That's pretty good. Whoa. That guy's crazy.
I think I would start with a shrunken head, probably.
Oops.
Like it. Oh, that guy's good.
Yeah. Oh, there's the Willow.
Mm-hmm.
Right here, Warwick Davis, who
Yeah.
played multiple characters in Harry Potter.
Yeah. They have
And
a whole
they
display
show
of just
you
him.
it. Look at this fucking shit right here.
Oh,
We've
dude,
got
that
the monster books.
books were so good.
What? They had a pillow that was the monster book, and I really wanted the pillow that was the monster book. But it was kind of big and bulky, and to travel back with it would have been a little bit of a pain. We could have done it, but I decided not to get the monster pillow. It was fine. But it was really neat. So yeah, this was fucking glorious. Werewolves, we got some fucking werewolves going down. This is like inside the mandrakes, so you can see mandrake guts, and inside the book and how they made these animatronics work. I mean, I don't know how they work just by looking at it, but
man.
it showed the guts of it and showing how much work
Yeah.
went into making them be able to
Sculpting it
move.
and making of like all the like the design of it is one thing, but man, the engineering, the electronics behind that is a whole other
Yep.
like
You
can of
lost
worms.
me on that. And there's Hedwig.
And it was super cool because they had a video going where Warwick Davis and some of the other guys that worked on this stuff were talking about the different animatronics and the stuff that, you know, they had little remote control. And in the video, Warwick would pick up the remote and be playing with the remote. And then the actual prop itself that was in the glass case in front of you was synced up with the video, so it would move around and react to what he was doing on the video, so you could actually see the stuff moving and working as they were talking about it, which I thought was awesome that they synced that
Yeah.
up.
Look at the Dementor right here.
Yeah, Dementor.
Dude, I love Dementors. They scare the goddamn shit out of me.
Yeah.
Like in real life. Like,
God.
just, it's not like a horror movie, but they really freak me the fuck out. And being in the presence of, like, the actual Dementors, I was like,
I got up as close as I could to that thing.
it was really, really
so
cool. Very fucking cool.
Dementors
Yeah.
they're my favorite creature out of the entire movie series. I love the Dementors.
I don't like
Because
that
they are.
suck
they're
the joy
fucking
out of your
creepy
life,
as
though.
shit, man. Like, they're super creepy. Like, that is
Yeah.
a terrifying monster. And then they just, like, they look scary, and like, it was just, they nailed it.
They do.
Nailed
And then
it
it's
with
just
the-
some of the weird, creepy shit that I've like had to deal with in my life. I feel like it was like versions of what Dementors
Yeah.
represent, you know. And I was like, I don't like those guys. Like I like them. I love the imagery and everything, and they really pack a punch. But
Yeah,
yeah, they freak me out.
yeah. Dee Dee's with you on that.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, they're terrifying.
They really are. Oh, and this guy, ones that you can only see if you've seen death.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool. Then you have this crazy dragon head, which was
Dragon head,
badass.
good.
The giant head, which was giant.
It was giant.
And then, okay, does anybody know what this is from? Because I was trying to think about what the fuck scene there was Shark Man. And
Shark
I can't place it. Anybody out there, can you tell me
You
where
know,
this shark person?
Some of the stuff was from the Fantastic Beasts series. I wonder if it's from the Fantastic Beasts movies.
Yeah. It might be. Okay, DG. I have a theory
Playbook says Goblet of Fire.
on that. Was it Goblet? Okay. When he was swimming down underneath with the gillyweed or something? Let me know. But DG, I feel... Oh, the Russian kid turned into a shark.
Oh.
Okay. That makes sense. Thank you.
yeah,
Because I was like,
yeah.
I cannot place it.
Good job, everyone.
No, DG, I don't think that the Dementor type creatures are a person or a soul in any way. And I don't think you have to go through hell to get to that level. I think they're just dark entities who have not been human, who are just of the darker end of the spectrum. I don't feel like there's any personhood or compassion, empathy, or any human traits whatsoever in some of those types of creatures, whether it be movie magic creatures or what I feel was like real shit that's out there. Not everything has been human. Most things have not, really. So I think finding an actual true ghost of a person might be pretty rare. I mean, it happens. We experience it here, but I think there's a lot more than that. That's how I feel. Oh man, so the giant spider, yeah, we showed a video before you popped in. We went into the forest and there was like all the giant spiders, and I took a video of it and there was it was a whole thing. So I guess maybe
Speaking
it's
of, there's
good that
giant
you
spider right there.
Oh yeah, but like I guess that's true. Yeah, but the video they're all jumping around.
Yeah, in the
and
video
falling
they
from the
move
ceiling
and
and
there's like
shit.
giant ones that come in the forest and you're like, "Meh," like that was good.
This is cool. There was just so many props, man.
Mm-hmm. The Dementor thing is deep, but I feel that.
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
pretty deep.
You asked a question, and I'll tell you what I really think because I feel like I've experienced things that are pretty close to Dementors, and I like it. I like
This
that about 'em.
display, I love this display.
Oh yeah, the fucking goblins,
It's
man.
the wall of goblins, and
Wall of
it's all the different
goblins.
goblins, and all their busts, and they were so cool.
So fucking
Who got
cool.
to sit and design and sculpt all these different goblins? I loved it. And they're all just so gnarly looking.
They did a great job.
Yeah. Yeah. They
That
did
guy's ears are awesome.
too good.
Yes. That guy was funny to me.
Yeah.
I was like, look at that guy.
And they look super creepy without their eyes.
So cool.
Because these are the actual masks. Like, it's the actual prosthetic masks that the actors would wear. So without the eyes in them, they look super creepy.
Speaking of making the mask, this is Warwick Davis's fucking head and showing them making
Yeah.
his mask. So that's pretty fucking cool. Yes.
Yeah, Janaya, they're pretty recognizable, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too.
For sure.
And this is cool because this is showing Warwick Davis's different characters that he played, which is super cool
Yeah.
to have them like all together like that. And I think like the average person might not pick out that it was him in all of it, but I didn't realize he was this guy, but I did
Yeah, that's
realize
the
he
only
was
one I
these
didn't
three.
really know.
Yeah.
The ears on that one is off the charts, though.
Yeah.
Doing good.
Oh yeah. How cool he got to dress like that. That's so fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
That had to be one of his favorite roles, like, in...
Oh,
or
yeah.
just, like, this movie in general had to be one
Oh,
of his
for
favorites, because he got to
sure.
be these cool fucking goblins.
Which, by the way, I don't know if any of you guys are watching the new Willow series, but it's freaking awesome, and I highly recommend it. If somebody is not watching it and you are a Willow fan, I really have been enjoying it very much. It's on Disney Plus, I believe. Okay, so now we're in Gringotts. Okay, so we just saw all the fucking goblins, and now we get to go.
Now we're going.
Good. Yes, you definitely should. I'm about to. Good answer. It's really good.
So,
Wait, Buck. I just thought they hired a lot of ugly midgets. Believe it or not, they didn't. They actually
nope, just one ugly midget to play all the
put a
roles.
mask on them, you know.
So, one thing that I thought was super cool about Gringotts, this whole setup, was in... So one thing we were talking about before is how these little tiny vignettes of these scenes they would use, and they made it look like this giant world. Like Harry Potter movies look like this giant world. Gringotts was literally a gigantic space.
It's like
they-
you went into the bank. Like what you
Yeah.
imagine that it looks like in the movie is actually what it is in real life.
They made this giant,
Yep.
giant bank, and it looked so good. So it was
is
one of the
looking good.
largest sets that we walked into the whole time.
It was amazing.
And then talking about all the design and everything, those little business cards that are sitting on the desk, they're actual business cards. They were actually designed. There were name cards and tags and everything made for every single one of them. and somebody had to sit and make
That's so
these little
fucking
things that
cool.
you don't even really see, but the style and just the branding on it matched the bank, and it was all just on point.
Oh my god, it's so fucking good. You know what? Shit, maybe we could. Alf said I'd love to see this next year when we go overseas. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility. Let's
It's
put it
not.
that way. I mean, it's a journey to get there. It's not super close to London, but it's a day trip. You just go on the train, boop, come
Yeah.
on back. It totally can be done.
It could be
So,
done.
we could fit that in. It's a little bit pricey, but whatever. And if anybody opted out, if they wanted to opt out, they could opt out of it.
It
But
was a little
it's
pricey,
good.
but it was definitely worth it. Like,
Oh,
this was
yeah.
one that it was worth the money for sure.
Oh yeah, it was immediately within the first room. I was like, it was totally worth the money, 100%, 100%. So it was kind of cool getting photos with nobody else the fuck in it because we were the last tour and we were there at a time where nobody else was there, and it was just so awesome. Like nobody gets photos like this without anybody there. It's like apparently it's packed all the time. I mean, there was only 2 tickets left.
Yeah.
So honestly, lagging is the best thing to do. I mean, if we take an earlier tour so we have more time to do everything, there's going to be another tour coming behind us. But still, whatever.
Well,
I
good
loved
night,
it.
DG. Thank you for popping in.
Oh, good
It
night,
was nice
my
to
friend.
see you for a minute, for sure.
Sweet dreams. Thanks for coming to hang out with us.
Yeah.
We love having you.
We'll
Come
see
back
you,
and see us soon.
We'll see you Wednesday.
I think it was about $50.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the most, but it
not
was,
the
you
most
know,
at all.
about $50 or so.
But yeah, it was like they said to give yourselves like 3.5 hours to go through it, and they were not lying. We could have spent a lot more time
Yeah.
in there for sure.
Oh, I think I did take a video.
Oh yeah, there's a video.
Where's the goddamn video? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is.
Whoa,
Okay, hold on.
spoilers.
I know. Hold on. I'm just gonna do that real quick because this is getting out of hand here. Oh,
Yeah, Janaya, it was definitely worth it. Like, it wasn't crazy. I mean, it's not like Disney World or anything, you know, like it's not,
Yeah, it wasn't
Insane.
$180 or something like that to do it, but
it definitely worth the cost.
oh yeah, especially for like true fans. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
If somebody wasn't a fan of it and they were just going to like be supportive of other people, I think they would still think it's really cool, but I don't think they would like feel it
Yeah.
at all in the same way, you know, because it was so amazing being immersed in that world. And if you're not familiar with the world, it'd still be really cool, but I don't think it would pack the same punch, you know. Oh yeah, you were there in the summer. A
Oh
lot
yeah,
more people.
summertime, way more people.
Summertime. Abort mission. Don't travel in the summer if you can avoid it.
Janaya says Alf
Okay.
can't go until you watch all the movies. You haven't seen all the movies? What? I'm not even like giant Harry Potter fan, and I've seen all the movies.
Please, for the love of God, do a fucking marathon and watch them and like try to stay focused on them. Like try not to be like fucking around on your phone or like doing work
Yeah.
while you're watching them. Like watch the fucking movies, man.
Which ones
It's
have you
so
not
good.
seen? Did you not watch the last ones? Because those are the ones
Yeah.
to watch.
Yeah. That is a fact and a half.
Like honestly, I could skip
sure.
the first 3 and be fine, but those
Yeah.
last ones they get real good.
Agreed completely.
The movies grow up as the kids grow up,
They do, yeah.
and they're definitely not kids anymore. Your wife's a big fan, so I don't count. I know.
But he still enjoys it too. That he's
I do.
he's
I-
not just there to be like, well, I know you love it, honey, so let's go for you. Like he would do that. He did that at Hello Kitty World when we were in Japan, which was super super sweet.
Totally.
Like he didn't care about Hello Kitty creatures, but he knew that I loved it and he wanted to see me happy. So he was like more than happy to make sure that I went to Hello Kitty Land and he enjoyed it through me.
Yeah.
But you
And I'm
genuinely
also
enjoyed it.
I'm also willing to go and see just ridiculous shit. So if there's a Hello Kitty World, like, yeah, let's go to Hello Kitty World. Why not? That'll be ridiculous. And it was fun. But Harry Potter, like I'm just not a big fantasy person, never really have been, but I do think that the movies are, they're beautiful at the very least. But yeah, Alf saying that you saw the first couple, definitely finish that series out because
That's just the build. That's like the
yeah,
building of the world.
they're
Like
kids in the beginning,
Yeah.
and when they get older, the movies are not the same. They get darker and darker, and
It
like
does.
they
It's
get
legit
they get
fucked up.
intense. Like by the last like few movies, like it's intense for sure.
It's not kids movies.
Yeah, no,
They're not. They're really not. They start off where they're young, so it's a little more kid friendly because it was kind of geared towards the kids. But like, I guess the kids of that time that were watching it when they were young, they were like growing up with the movies.
yeah,
But like a little kid, like I don't know. I mean, I would probably, if I had a kid, I would take him to see fucked up shit. But the average person, like, probably shouldn't take their little kid to see like the last few movies. Like,
Yeah.
no, it's pretty fucked up. It's real dark. So I please recommend like watch them and give them like a good effort. And if you saw
Yeah.
the first couple, you can either I would recommend just start at the beginning again, just so you get like some of the little details and some of the little things. Like watch them as if you're going to watch all of them. But if you're like, okay, I already got it, then just like start where you left off. But I would say just start at the beginning and make a marathon out of it and do it over a couple weeks or
there's
something like that.
there's a lot of callbacks to the stuff that goes on in the beginning, but really, if you're not like giant Harry Potter fan, this being like coming from me, like I would say you could probably skip the first three, and then start there, and they change the mood of the movies change completely.
Yeah. Once you get to Goblet of Fire, shit starts getting a little crazy. And then,
Wait, look, yeah,
yeah.
well,
No. Like I was
Oh,
saying,
is it?
I would literally do the same thing if I had kids. Like I would show them a lot of really fucked up shit. I would. I 100% would. But I'm saying the average person that's not like weirdos like us, like I don't know. I would never have like dumb kids cartoons in my house. Like they would be watching probably things that are inappropriate. But average person, I mean, it's pretty scary. Like I wouldn't think like a 4-year-old. They would probably have nightmares about the fucking dementors and the snakes and shit like that. And like
yeah,
people are dying left and right. Like it's not good, Like as far as like for like tiny children, it's definitely not kiddie movies.
Yeah.
That's my point. So yeah, check it out.
no, there's shit that gets seriously disturbing.
Okay. Well, good. You have to watch it with her next time.
Yeah,
Okay, we're gonna watch this fucking video right quick.
all right.
Oh my god, look, we're at Gringotts. With the goblins. Oh my god.
So
This is fucking majestic.
definitely majestic.
So good.
Oh man, it's beautiful. Oh my
Loved
god, look,
it.
we're at Gringotts.
Loved it. Loved it. Loved it.
It was really good. They did not mess around with that set at all.
Nope.
That was
They certainly did not. So, nailed it. Super fucking hard.
nailed it.
Nailed it. I got some cool
Nailed it like Jesus.
photo. Yeah, dude. What the fuck? Okay, so I felt like I was in the movie. I felt like
Yeah.
I was totally in the goddamn movie.
Right
And
there,
this was all the desks, the writing desks. And this was crazy because it was all handwritten. I zoomed in, and you can see like
Yeah.
the ledgers
They were all filled
were
in with handwriting.
fucking written in, man, with all of these magical symbols and shit. Like, what are you talking about? Like, somebody sat there and wrote every bit of this in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I say they didn't skip a fucking detail,
No.
they did
And
not.
that's another one talking about the design. Like, go back one. So like just like the layout of that page, like the grid itself and the little stamp at the top and the Gringotts Wizarding Bank, like the logo up at the top. Like somebody sat and laid all of that out. Like there's so much little design work that went into all these details. That it was just mind blowing.
So fucking good, man.
Yeah.
So fucking good. So then you go into the vaults.
And then you go into the vaults.
Oh. So this is the vault door. It's probably gonna be all weird because I did take a video of it, so I bet. Oh, maybe not.
You should probably just go and find the video. I bet it's further down your
I'll
list.
find the video. Okay, hold on a
Yeah.
second. I'm gonna try to find the video.
Because you did take a video
I did,
of it.
and it was fucking cool.
Because it worked.
Yeah, the vault, which if you guys remember that scene in the movie, the vault moves. Oh yeah, here it is. Why does it put it in the weirdest order? I think when I sent them in, the videos take longer to load, so it just puts them in weird spots.
Probably so.
Okay, hold up. Queuing it up.
Oh my god, it's the vault door. What?
Somebody designed it. They made it actually work. It wasn't CGI.
No.
It actually moves. That is an engineering feat.
Oh my god, it's the vault door. What? That was awesome.
Yep.
Weird, you couldn't see all the stuff moving.
You can see some of it, a little
Some
bit.
of it, but yeah, the whole door moved, and like you could hear all the mechanics, like the like it was all like working. The whole door, like all the way down, like in the movie, the whole thing did it. It was super cool,
Super freaking cool.
and it was like there was a button you could push, so you walk up and you hit a button, and it starts doing its thing. Super cool.
All right, so now we're going into the vaults.
We're going in.
We're going in, and this was so freaking awesome. This was like crazy. It was like just like a trove of treasure, which is exactly what the vaults were supposed to look like,
Yeah.
and just down to every little teeny tiny piece.
For scale, you can see the mannequin back there.
Yeah,
Very bad.
boom. Yeah, it was huge. And they were actually talking about how they did the scene with the cups, where he was climbing up that like mountain of cups, and how it kept growing underneath him. So what they did is they did a net, and they tied a bunch of these gold cups to the net so that those didn't move, and then they put a bunch of loose stuff on top, and then they had hydraulics underneath, so as he was climbing up, it was actually lifting up from underneath him. So all the ones that were tied to the net stayed in place, and then all the little cups were moving around.
Yeah, the loose ones would bounce around and move while he was trying to climb up this net that was lifting him. And then they went in with CGI afterwards, and they added in the multiplying cups and stuff bouncing off of him.
Yeah,
And
very
the
cool,
extra
very
stuff,
well
like,
done.
building up. So, super cool.
It was like, it was a photo opportunity to have the sword to make it look like you were.
You should zoom
trying
in,
to
it's
get-
kind of hard to see. It's super busy.
Well, these ones aren't the best ones, so I was trying to get to like better ones, I guess. But yeah, you can see me
Oh, yeah,
trying to get the
got the sword holding it.
thing. Yep, that's cool. But they're all really intricate. Like,
Yeah.
they're not just like plastic solo cups painted gold just to make it look cool.
Oh, that's good.
There we go.
You're better at this game than I am.
It's okay. You did good ones too. So that was pretty fun. Oh, now we're back to the fucking mannequin
Back
again.
to the scribbly mandrakes.
Okay, so now, oh guys, get ready for this shit.
Oh man.
Oh man! Hold on, I'm just gonna show the video first. I'm not even gonna show you the photos.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
should.
like fuck it all up. Hold on.
Who
I
needs
hope
a
that
photo when you got it?
everybody is paying attention to this one right now. 'Cause
Is everybody
it's so
paying
good.
attention?
Everybody,
Are you
pay
paying attention? I'm paying attention.
Okay, good.
One of my favorite parts.
Yep.
'Cause, yeah,
Okay.
this effect was super cool. The way that they.
Oh wait. This was not the one. Hold on.
That's not that one.
No, I took two. I took one that was short. Oh shit.
Oh god.
it
What
fucks over.
happened?
I just closed out of the message.
It's ruined.
No,
Sammy
hold on.
ruined it. That's broken. Everybody can go to bed now.
No, hold
End
up.
stream.
Sorry, I clicked the wrong button. Just a moment.
Hold, please.
And of course, I found the wrong video, and now I have to do this whole thing. It's okay. We got it. We got this. Don't even worry. So this one was not the one.
Oh yeah, Alf, that was Green God's bank, and then we went into the vault. So that was in the vault where all this stuff was. Are you talking about that specific place, or where overall? Is this the Harry Potter Studios? Is where we are. Is the main one. But yeah, that was Green God's bank and the vault.
Maybe I didn't send that video over. I'm gonna need to find that because it's like the best.
Yeah, you'll need to find that video.
Part. No, that video is top notch. Maybe I skipped over it. Let me see. Mandrakes. Hold on, I'm just gonna resend it, and then it's gonna be so easy. It's gonna be so easy.
Gotcha. Yeah, Alf, it's the actual Harry Potter Studios. So it's where the movies were filmed. These are all the actual sets from the movies and all the props and everything. And they turned it into a whole tour, like a whole experience that you can go through after the movies were done. And it's super cool. And that's even, you know, not being a gigantic fan, just the movie magic alone, and seeing how they took these little sets that were really, I mean, Gringotts was the largest one. Like, that bank was the largest set out of all of them, really, and all the rest of them were pretty small, but they made them look like this gigantic land. Like, the movie, you know, the movies illustrate everything as being huge, you know. So the way that you get to see how they do all of that was awesome. So just the movie magic behind it, super cool.
Oh yeah, they nailed it, and they nailed this pretty fucking hard. Check this bitch out. So this is in Gringotts.
So yeah, back in Gringotts.
Yeah, I think it was 50, 55, maybe something like that. I think it was 105 pounds. So something like that, 60 bucks. It's fucking dragon, dude.
Oh, it's a dragon! Dude, it was real fucking cool, man. The way
Fuck, we
that
gotta
they
start watching
illustrated that, it's too good.
How did they do it? I don't even know how they did it. Because it looked so 3D. It was fucking
Yeah.
pretty. Rocket. Bro.
Yeah.
I
No,
know.
it was so good. The mixing of the digital with the real life stuff, like, it was on point. And like when the dragon blows the fire, there's real smoke that pops up too. And it comes out over all the shit in front of you. It's too good. It's too good.
Nailed it. Nailed it. So fucking hard.
So
What
hard.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
got
that
some
shit was
cool
awesome.
photos in there, and I was like,
And it was real
"Oh,
cool
we need
because
to
you
video
walk
that."
through the Gringotts bank and you see it all like pristine, and you know, we saw those photos before where it looks all good to go, and then you come into this space and it's the exact same space but broken, and everything is just in ruins, but it feels like the exact same space. And then this dragon marches up at you. It was trippy.
Wow.
Cool, that's a good photo.
Thank you. Yeah,
But yeah, all like the
nailed it
pillars and
all.
everything that are laying down, like they did so good at making it. Like they had the desks and like the ledgers and everything that you got close-ups on. They were actually still in there too, but they were all like fucked up and like torn. It was real good.
Yeah. Super cool. All so now
And then-
we're at Hogsmeade.
Ooh.
We're in the little town. We're in the little fucking town.
Yeah, we're in the town.
Little Harry Potter town. And that was so fucking cute. Oh my god. Look where we were. Look at us.
Look at us go. Look at us just being there.
I was just squealing the whole time.
That's
I
true.
was freaking out.
I can contest to that.
I was squealing so hard. All of it. Like every time we went into a different room, like, what's it gonna be? And then I'd be like, ah! So there's front of Gringotts,
Yeah.
and then all these little shops, which it was crazy because there was like stuff was actually in these shops.
Yeah.
So when they were walking down the streets, like, and you're looking through the windows, like, they actually did set design
Yeah, they were
in most of these shops.
real little shops with cool shit in them. I wanted to go into most of these shops.
I know. If they were smart, they would have been like, come into the shop and buy something from the shop.
Those could have been gift
Like-
shops for sure.
What the fuck's wrong with them? They
Yeah,
totally...
Diagon Alley.
Diagon Alley. Yes.
Diagon Alley.
Diagon Alley.
Make sure you speak clearly. Diagon Alley. Yeah.
Slug and jiggers.
Slug and jiggers.
And this was so cool. You could see inside here. I wish we could go inside. I really wish you could go inside. Like, there's some cool, like, maces and stuff.
Oh yeah, they were all the bludgeoning clubs.
Oh, yeah, it was the Quidditch store.
The Quidditch store. They had a whole Quidditch store, and it only sold Quidditch stuff. So they had like bludgeoning clubs and all the different brooms they fly on, and like all the clothing and everything. But it was like Quidditch shop for all your Quidditch needs.
This was awesome because it was moving. They had it like, bleh, I guess, just
yeah.
puking
Yeah,
constantly.
The little puke was like rotating through it.
It was
That
fucking great.
super
It
fun.
was great. Look how good they did with this set. Oh
Yeah, all
my
the details were
God.
super cool, and like the dust on the windows, and like they made it look like real. Like these shops have been there forever.
Yeah. Oh, and then Hogwarts.
Yeah. Rocks. You're totally true. Totally right. Slug and
What's
jiggers. I'm in. Yeah, and then there's Hogwarts.
No, it's Diagon Alley. I said Hogsmeade, but I meant Diagon
Yeah,
Alley. I stand corrected.
Diagon Alley.
But yeah, look at this is the actual model of
There's the bridge.
Hogwarts.
Yeah,
It's fucking huge, you guys. It's
yeah.
fucking huge. There's people. So they use these for all the like exterior shots, flying around, droney shit or whatever, Dementors on the outside, what have you. They used this and it was impeccable.
Yeah, she was
Detail.
gorgeous. All the
Oh,
little like
God damn it.
bricks and everything, like you could see it, just like the detail in there. It was mind blowing.
It was
Whoever built that
so
model, like all the people that worked on that
good.
model, just fucking killed it. And then they had the lights changing on it too, so you could see it in like daytime and nighttime, and like all through like the light cycle of the day. So the lights were just slowly changing on it.
There's like golden hour here.
Yeah, super cool.
Oh, and here it's turning nighttime.
Hmm.
And I'm like rotating around it, getting shots from like
Yeah,
as many
as you
different
walk
angles as
around
I
in this
can.
giant room, you walk around this whole model. Super cool. You walk out and you're like above it, looking down, and then you walk around and you go downstairs and like walk around it. Super cool. model,
Look, we're
man.
hanging out at Hogwarts.
Fucking virtual high five to all the people that worked on that, because that shit was good.
Yes. We've got some Ollivander's wands,
Come on.
which this was really neat. I don't know if you noticed this at the time. Each of the wand boxes had, can you even see it?
All their own little
Not
labels.
in this one. No. I mean, yes. But point being is it was like the credits for the movies.
Oh, really?
All of the boxes had names of different crew members that
Oh, no
worked
way.
on the fucking movie. Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
It
so it's all
was-
the members' names.
Yes. Yes.
Wow,
it was
that's
everybody.
awesome. I did not notice that, but that's
It was
awesome.
so cool. There was so fucking many. There was a
That's
whole
super
other
cool.
side of it too. It was really awesome because at first I was like, "Who are these people?"
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Oh my god, it's the fucking
People who
crew."
worked on the movie.
Yes.
That's super cool. So you go through the studio and then you get the credits. That's awesome.
Yes.
I did not notice that at all.
Straight the fuck up. Okay, hold on. There is a video.
Didn't you get a video of the model? Did you do a video?
I don't think
of-
I did. But I did get a video of the weird snow shit. Where's that at?
Oh yeah.
Oh, here it is. So there was a thing where you could do like a sample feeling the snow because there's all these different kinds of snow that they have that
Yeah.
they use for the models, and the guy was really nice, and he was like, "Here, you can touch this snow, and this is what we use for real powdery snow, and if you need chunky snow, this is what you need, and if it's going to be like, you know, moving around or whatever, then we have to have snow that's like heavier that'll settle." But he was showing this snow that you mix with water and it puffs up and it's super crazy, and I got to do it in my hand, so check it out.
Yeah.
To it.
Okay.
There you go. So you'll notice it feels a little bit like salt, a little bit grainy.
Okay, a little granular.
Yeah. And then what we're going to do now is magic.
Oh, wow.
You made snow.
I made snow. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
So all the polymers, they soak up to it. There
Okay.
you go.
Oh, that was it
So
for
you'll
the
notice
video?
it feels a little bit like salt.
Yeah, it went
Oh, yeah,
really-
watch
little
it.
bit
Watch it
grainy.
puff
A little
again.
granular.
Yeah. And
It
then what we're
puffs
going
up
to do
so
now
fast.
is magic.
Oh, wow.
It's like,
I
it
made
puffs
snow.
up. It's so fun. And it felt
That's
super
so
cool.
cool.
So all the polymers, they
Yeah, so cool.
Yeah. It was
What did he
somewhere
think?
between like soap flakes and silicone that it felt like. And it was so dry, like there was no moisture left over after. It was like it doesn't release any moisture, which was super cool. But yeah, in that display he walked through all the different types of things that they used for snow and ice through the whole movie, and like depending on what they're filming and what it's on, they need different textures of snow, or they need snow that's heavy that won't blow away whenever they have like the fans for wind going. So they need different things, and they had all the different snow, which was super cool.
How fucking cool. How cool was that Harry Potter experience? It was so
Yeah, Harry
fucking
Potter.
cool.
That
So
was
that
super
was
cool.
the last bit before we went to the shop. And I got my Gryffindor scarf,
Yeah,
which I should have just wore for this segment. I
Yeah,
should
you're
have
not
brought
wearing
my
your scarf?
fucking scarf. Nope.
kind of
didn't
Harry
end
Potter
it.
fan, are you?
I know. I fucked up.
Waybug. Snow, never heard of it.
May have to Google.
Yeah, Google that.
Oh, so that was so fun, you guys. That was like so fun.
Yeah, it was a super cool experience for sure.
I thank you guys.
Which is funny because like
Loved
until like pretty much like the day of, I didn't know that it was the actual Harry Potter Studios. Like they were talking about it, but I didn't grasp that it was the actual studios. I thought it was like a Harry Potter experience, like the Harry Potter world at Universal Studios type of thing. And I was like, okay, yeah, we'll do a Harry Potter thing. And then like that day we're talking about it, and I was like, wait, like it's the actual studios? Like they filmed them here? And Sammy's like, well, yeah, it's Harry Potter Studios. And I was like, well, I did not know that. I thought I was going to like a Harry Potter experience, and like it was
Good night, Sarah.
good.
Sweet dreams, Sarah.
Oh, good night,
Thanks
Sarah.
for hanging out.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. We'll see
Yeah,
you Wednesday.
It was so funny. Where
Yeah.
he's just like, "Wait, it's the studios," and I
Like,
was like, "Yeah, dude, that's what we've been
wait a
talking
minute.
about."
Yeah, no, I did
When
not.
he just like checked out during it. He
Yeah, I
read Harry
missed that
Potter, and he
part.
was like, "Cool," and then missed the whole rest of the conversation. But that's
Mm.
kind of cool that it was like extra fun surprise for you.
Yeah, it
That's
was.
good.
It was an extra fun surprise for sure.
You never thought you'd be going to the actual
I
studios.
did not
huh?
ever think.
I've
that.
never been to like that kind of thing before. I've been to Universal Studios, so I've been on like
Yeah.
some like recreated sets and stuff like that, but not like that.
Yeah,
Not that level of wow. and not something that I love that much. Like, it was really cool getting to be there in it. And then I get to share it with you guys that you guys love it. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
That makes me really happy that you guys were interested in that.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. Actually, Waybug, we bussed it back. They had a double-decker bus going from there back to one of the main stations there in London. And then we hopped on the tube
Yes.
from there.
Yes. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yep. We trained it back to London. Enjoy your ride back to London. Just hear that in Malfoy's voice, you know. Anyway.
Yeah.
And then totally unrelated to anything, but then we saw this fucking car outside of the St. Pancras Hotel right there, which is
was-
right by King's Cross. And I was like, what the fuck is this car? Like, what is this car? And then we looked it up, and it was 1.8, I think, $1 million. This car is worth $1.8 million.
It was, what, a Bugatti? I think it was a Bugatti.
I don't even remember. I was just blinded
Yeah.
by the price tag on it.
Yeah, and the metallic hot pink. Metallic hot
It
pink
was
is what that
so
was. And we were
fucking
like,
fancy.
what? And they just parked it and left it there.
Like, who does that?
I would
Like,
never leave
anybody
that
could
car
key your
out
car
anywhere.
or whatever.
Seriously. But
And then
Yeah,
the
I
gas
think-
cap had glitter on it. It was like a pink glitter, and I
Yeah.
was like, get out
wait,
of
go
here.
over to the back over there. Can you zoom in on that back little logo right there?
McLaren.
McLaren.
It's
That's
McLaren.
what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. It was ridiculous
Yeah,
and
but yeah,
unnecessary.
hot pink metallic.
Completely.
You're kidding me.
Yep.
Yeah, we walked up and we're like, what? We're taking a picture of this.
It was too much for sure. And then we had our last dinner the next day before we left, or was it after? It was after Harry Potter actually went and had our last dinner, and it was pretty fucking awesome. And this restaurant's really cool, so I'll show you this cool restaurant. Dusty finally got his burger. I know you guys were all worried and nervous
Yeah.
that maybe he didn't get a burger the whole time we were in, but look at him go. Look how happy he is.
I got
He
a burger.
finally got a fucking burger.
It was real good. It was
fucking-
really good.
Fucking weirdo. It's so funny. But this restaurant was really cute. We just happened to like walk by it and we were like, oh, that looks
Yeah.
fun. I mean, everything is cute and fun out there, I feel like.
Yeah, it was super fun. And it was like a hotel or convention center.
Oh, yeah, it's a
Like,
hotel.
It was a hotel, yeah. But it was super cool inside. It was fun.
It was
yeah.
great. There was a selfie mirror. I thought that was funny. I was like, oh, okay, we got some selfies in the mirror. But yeah, it was a,
Yeah, and there
it
was
was
like
a
all
neat
the
spot.
plants and everything around the windows, and we were like peeking in through the windows, and we were like, well, this place looks awesome. And we looked at the menu, and we're like, yeah, this place looks real awesome. So,
It did. It
Got
was
to eat
it was
there.
nice. So that was our
Cool shit.
final meal there. We had
little
our
lamps
own little
everywhere were
lamp. It
super
was
cool.
cute. And they had a DJ when we got there. It was kind of cool. Oh, there's the video again of that. So that was
There's the
our
door
very
working.
last meal. And then the next day, we had to head to the station. And me in my Gryffindor scarf looking sad because we're leaving. And it was a bummer. But on the plane,
Another line.
I got to see Aurora on the plane.
Yes.
We got to see Aurora on the plane.
Yeah.
And it's the second time I've seen Aurora on a plane, so I feel like double the luckiest person ever. But I always make sure, this is a travel trip tip for you guys when you take a trip. If it's nighttime, if you're flying to the States, either way, depending on whatever direction you're going, make sure you're sitting north facing. Sit on the side of the plane that is north facing, and you might get Aurora. And we absolutely got Aurora from the plane, and I watched the entire Back to the Future trilogy. And after the second one was done, I kind of kept peeking outside to see if anything was happening. I didn't see anything. And then finally, after the second movie, I was like, all right, let me just get a good look. And I was like, oh shit, babe, you gotta look at this shit. And they're not the best photos. I have actually got better photos the last time that I saw Aurora from the plane. But whatever.
You lucky goblins.
It happened. I know, right? And then there's like even more little bands we're shooting. There was like this glowy band here. And then there, like, it was crazy being
It
like
was a-
all up in it.
It was pretty bright. It was a really good band.
It was
Green
pretty
as fuck.
fucking bright.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
look
you
at
go.
this one. Bam, 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 bam. Thankfully,
Yeah.
I have a really cool cell phone. So, wait a minute. Back to the Future. A new Back to
They're
the
doing a
Future?
new one? How do we feel about that? Do we feel okay with that? I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know. Now I'm curious.
Uh,
Would that only be in winter? No. As long as there's dark skies. So, I mean, midsummer, no, it's not going to work because it's going to be so bright at higher latitudes for the most part. But only really if you're up super high. If you're in like the Arctic area, then yeah, it'll be light too much. But in the shoulder seasons, so even in spring and fall, at the beginning or end of those seasons, you will be able to see it. So as long as it's not the peak of brightness, because especially if you're
Yes.
somewhere a little bit lower and you can kind of like have a view towards the north, even if it's sunnier out that way, like you might still get to see it. Depends on how strong the storm is. Oh, RJ, what's up, bud?
It's the RJ.
Yo,
It's the fucking RJ.
hey, you just
Moon.
came in at the fucking bitter end. We just finished our whole trip. It took 3 episodes for us to talk about our trip, and we made it. We just went through Harry Potter Studios, and it was so fucking awesome. And now we're showing the aurora we saw on the airplane.
Yeah.
Oh, it was great. We're glad you're here.
Yeah. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, it was really cool. That was a long time to talk about all the stuff on the trip because that was 3 episodes and
3
it's 1
episodes.
a.m. right now. It's crazy. But like we can't do a 4th one. We got to get through it. We got to make it through.
Yeah.
So we saw a lot of shit, and it was really fun to get to do this with you guys. Like all of you guys that have been here, like everyone is so awesome, you know.
Yeah.
Like, and even if you just popped in here and there when you can, like it's so cool. I'm so glad that you guys care about our travels. It makes me really happy, and it gives me a lot of confidence for us being able to do a travel show and to put tours together like we were talking about last week. Is if people are really genuinely interested in the traveling, or even like traveling vicariously if they can't go travel on their own, or if you want to travel and you don't know how, we got you.
We can help.
So it's reaffirming knowing that you guys are interested in hearing all the stories and want to go on your own adventures too. So
Yeah. Absolutely. That's Pluto.
Pluto, your Uncle RJ says hi and he loves you. Look at him. He's so fucking cute, dude. He's literally the cutest cat that I know. And I've known a lot of cats, but he's really fucking cute. He's almost 8. He'll be 8.
Thank you.
And we had him for like 7.5 years, and I still look at him all the time, and I'm like, oh, he's so fucking cute. Like, I'm not over it yet. I'm not over it. I'll never get over it.
Hi, Joey and
Aw,
Kitty Cats.
hi, Joey and kitties.
Yay.
Oh, I'm glad that you popped in. It's so nice to have you in for a little bit.
Yeah, thanks for popping in.
Busy Monday. But that's cool. Yeah, if you feel so inclined and you want to go back and watch the VOD, totally can.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, we need to put a little link in there. If anybody is interested in going back and watching any of our past episodes, please do so. We have a YouTube channel.
Do that shit. Yeah, we got the
And there's
first
a lot
2
of
up
fun
there
shit.
already. And then this one will be up as soon as we get done. We'll load it.
Yes, but that's we'll be
Yeah.
on the Twitch page for a little bit. But yeah, we have a lot of really cool back episodes. So if any of you guys like us and haven't had a chance to check them out, there's some really cool stuff. So give it a go.
Yeah. You had to feed 4 fucking snakes. You
Oh
should wait
my
until they're not fucking
God.
anymore and then feed
Oh,
them.
Man,
It's gonna be hard to feed them while they're fucking.
yeah, that's a whole thing. That sucks. You found a
Oh,
new
you got
kitty.
a new kitty.
I am so
Oh,
happy.
That's
That is
fun.
amazing. Oh.
Found a new kitty.
No, I love. You should yell about
sh-
it. You should yell
Yeah,
about
Yell
that.
it off the mountaintops.
100%. And also, that is a very good point. Thank you, Eli. It is Lunar New Year.
Oh, yeah.
So happy Lunar New Year. It was technically was yesterday, but like we're rocking it out. We're celebrating it. So
Yup.
that's fucking awesome. You're the rabbit, and you are a rabbit. So it's coming
Oh.
back around.
High five, rabbit.
Oh my god, a Siamese ragdoll?
Oh,
That's like
what?
pretty much what I want. Fuck you guys. Is that baby or is it adult?
RJ. Name it Sauce. It should definitely be named Sus.
Yes. Or Pepper. That'd be cute. Oh no, that's awesome. Rag dolls are so cool, and the Siamese ones are so cute with their little like toasted ears and little nose and stuff. They're so fucking cute. Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cool. Congratulations. I love that. Did you get it yet? Or are you still waiting? Does it have to get fixed and the whole thing? Because sometimes you have to wait.
Scoville. Scoville's a good one.
That's funny.
Brocky.
Brocky.
I like Brocky.
That's really cute. I like that. Oh, I
Thank you,
love
son.
that you guys are getting a new
Yeah.
kitty cat. I'm really, really genuinely sorry to hear about the loss of your kitty friend. I feel that
Yeah.
very deeply, and I'm sorry. So,
Yeah,
that really, really
definitely.
sucks. And Alf, we're really super sorry about that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We love our fur
Wait.
friends.
But you got a new buddy coming, and that's really, really cool. So that'll be good.
It's probably gonna have that weird Siamese voice though. They've they've got a weird voice,
Cool. Yeah.
which will
Well, I'm
be fun.
glad you love
That'll be
your
fun.
kitties. We love our kitties too. And now you can hear Pluto purring up a fucking
Yeah.
storm right now.
Pluto loves it.
After you played with him, he's like, "Oh, we're hanging out." He loves it. Oh, he does not hate cats. I would never even think.
I
That.
wish my cats were smart. Honestly, they're way less trouble when they're dumb. The smart ones are, they get into
Jedi's
things.
too smart for his own good. Sometimes he's too smart, but it's
Yeah.
great. He's a unique dude for sure, but he's super fucking smart.
Ah, look at him go.
Yes.
that's cute.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we're so glad that you guys got to come and be a part of this whole adventure with us. Thank you. And
Yeah.
we are still serious about doing a tour next year, maybe next
Definitely.
April,
Yeah.
perhaps.
Yeah, we've still been discussing that, figuring out how to do that.
Yeah.
And I was telling Sammy, I think with so on our normal streams, we do the weird news on Mondays, and then Wednesdays we'll do deep dives or interviews. I was telling her I think that we should start picking like a location that we've been to and doing a deep dive into that location, whether it's like a castle that we went to and we learn all about the castle, or we learn about a city that we've gone to. But I think deep diving into some of the places that we've been to would be super cool. So would that be
think
something
it would
you guys are
be fun.
interested in? Like, can we talk about shit that we've done? Like, it seems like it'd be better to talk about things that we know and have done than it would be to pick, random topics. Like, I love our random topics, but we know more about the things that we've done and
I
places
think
we've
mixing
been.
it up and doing
So,
a little bit of both
throw them
is
in
good.
there.
But I do like the idea of like, okay, this, let's say, I don't know, we were talking about Tower of London earlier. Like, we could go into a whole thing and talk about like the history of the Tower of London and go into like a lot of the details about stuff and really like show places in detail so we can really learn
Yeah,
about
learn all about it.
stuff.
Well, it's like we can talk about what we know about it, but then we can also show our own photos and then learn new things about it as well, and do a
Yeah.
whole deep dive.
And that'll be
into
cool because we'll get to
some of these
learn
things.
about places that we've been to and we know some, but I'm sure there's always so much more information
Yeah,
that we don't know. So I think that would be really
I think that'd be
fun
cool.
if you guys would be down for that. And it's
Yeah.
not just us necessarily just talking about all the things that we did there. It's more talking about like the place and
Yeah.
what we experienced,
about it.
but learning about what
Yeah,
it's all about. So, or even just like a city, like, okay, let's talk about Edinburgh, Scotland, like let's learn about the history of the town. And there's so much interesting history. That would be a really fun one. 'Cause
Yeah.
I love it out there so much.
There's a lot of cool history there.
A lot of cool history, spooky history, and just, I don't know, there's a lot to it. So I think we should do that. So,
Yeah.
oh, thank you. I'm so glad that you love our show. I'm so
right.
glad. Thank you guys for being so supportive
Yeah.
and so kind. We really
All of you are awesome.
genuinely
We love all of you.
appreciate the support. It's nice. We've been going for, I guess it'll be 2 years in May or something like that. I know, isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's forever.
yeah. So it's really nice to have accumulated such wonderful people that enjoy what it is that we're doing. So thank you guys. I know everybody has busy lives. Everybody's out there living life and doing stuff. And like somehow so many of you guys still are ready. You're like, oh, Wednesday at 7:30, I got shit to do. Or even if it's not until later, Wednesday, oh shit, it's Wednesday night, it's 9 o'clock, there's streaming, let's do it, let's
Yeah.
pop in. So I really genuinely appreciate you guys keeping it in
Yeah.
your minds. I know during COVID it was a lot easier for people because people weren't going out and doing stuff. There wasn't a lot of options, so everybody got really good about like Twitch schedules where they're like, okay,
Yeah, right.
we know
Which ones
that
am I
all this
watching?
shit's happening, you know, during these times, and it was really something cool to do. And when people get back to daily life, I know I'm guilty of it too. Like I'm out and about doing stuff, and it's hard to like schedule life around these things. Although I care about it a lot, so I just want to say thank you guys, everybody, for being so supportive and so kind and
Absolutely.
loving us. It's really nice.
You could be watching reruns of Family Matters and you're here hanging out with us instead.
Yeah.
And that's awesome.
Totally. For sure. So, yay. So we'll wrap it up for the night and we will be back on Wednesday. And I'm honestly really excited Wednesday to catch up on some weird news because we have not done
Yeah.
weird news for a while. And
We
I've
gotta
been
do some weird
accumulating
news.
weird news
There's been some weird
for
news.
like a month.
Yeah.
Where every time I find something weird, I'm like, oh shit, and I put it in my messenger to keep it there. So there's a lot of weird news coming. It's gonna
I'm
be
excited for
fun.
that.
And I know normally Wednesdays we do the deep dives, but we got to get back to the fucking weird news.
Yeah.
It's too much weird shit.
Be a weird news catch up.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's gotta be good, right? It's gotta be. It's gotta be good. It's
Can't
gotta
be
good.
bad.
Cool. Okay, so let's see.
Yeah.
You're right. Who's the lucky? See, that's what I was just thinking, Rox. That is a good question. Who is it gonna be tonight?
Waybug watched kangaroos fighting tonight. You saw a kangaroo fight tonight? Just like
You
out on
did
your front
not.
lawn? Just,
Yeah,
hanging
was
out.
it like at your house or
Yeah.
what?
Did you go break it up? Yeah, break it up, you two. Just drunken kangaroos, just going at it.
Okay. I don't know, something mellow right now because I am starving, so I need to go make food and I won't be able to be super present
Yeah.
for the next raid, unfortunately. Sometimes I got it in me, and right now I'm hungry.
I like Mystery Science Theater.
I mean, it's never bad.
It's never bad.
Never at any point is that ever not awesome. Okay, let's do it. Let's do Mystery Science Theater tonight. And that way, you guys
Yay.
can all enjoy some ridiculous, old timey
How about some MST3K?
with humor. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I missed
Rox is gonna beat me to it. I'm just not gonna do it because she's gonna beat me. See, she already did it.
Ah, yeah, Roxy, you're so good. So let's give some mod love to our most favorite, wonderful mods.
Yes.
I know that Chid pieced out on us. Chid pieced out, but we have Roxy here, and I'm so
Oh, we
glad
got
you were
Rox.
here, Roxy. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, it
back
was so
and
good to
hanging
see
out
you.
with us.
Thanks for
I'm
hanging
so
out with
so
us.
so 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 glad that you were here. It makes me very happy,
Yeah.
and I would love for us to have a hangout catch up soon. That would be the best. Damn it,
Oh,
I'm
okay,
turning all
Waybug. That's okay. If you can't come in, it's totally fine. We'll see you on the next one. But hopefully you can come in.
Oh,
We would love
that's
to see
okay.
you.
Yeah, we'll be around.
But if not, we understand. For sure. But as for the rest of you, so good to see all of you.
Yeah, there
We
I was
love all
trying
of
really
you.
hard to put a mod love emote in the fucking chat, and my
I
tablet's
saw
being
that.
weird, and
You
I'm like,
were-
God damn it, I'm trying really
She
fucking
was
hard
trying
here.
really hard. I was
that was
watching
just
that
for you,
happen.
Roxy. Yay!
You got two of them in there. Good job.
No, it's okay, Rox. I understand. I'm sorry, I'm not able to be in RGP as much either.
Yeah.
So, believe me, we understand. But I'm so
Definitely.
glad that when you can pop in, it's so nice to have you just because I love you and I'm glad you're here and part of
Absolutely.
it with us. So,
It's not like we're watching
thank
other
you.
people, so we're not cheating on you. We're just not there.
no, we're just living life, man.
Oh, we're rating. We're
Okay,
about to go.
we gotta go. Bye, everybody. We love you. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
See you later.